Hello everybody, this is September and I'm checking in from the PTS server today. In this video we're going to take a look at the new RNG box Stormwraith Kirin Crate. And I'm also going to be giving you some tips on buying and selling on the auction house. Today here on the PTS I'm actually featuring a costume that has its own video here on my YouTube channel, and it is called the Fur Coat. Looks like a tree. This costume has never officially been released to the public, but if what I am told is correct, it has been in the game since alpha. This makes this the only known costume on a non-try-on account. Ooh, don't I feel special. Okay, moving on to the RNG box, the Stormwraith Kirin Crate. This is a Archeage-based box, which means if you're a crafter, it is time to stock up on your Archeage. I have here in my bag, as you can see, 300 of these RNG boxes. But before we get to opening them up, I would like to thank a fellow Tryon creator, Sparks is Grounded, and a fellow player here on the Thunderwing server, Shoot Who, for selling me some credits. And I also want to give a special thanks to Gen Dragon from Twitch for gifting me 10 of these boxes on the PTS server. I really appreciate you gals and guys helping me get this stuff together for the community. Next, moving on to getting these things opened, and before I do that, I would like to point out that over the years, I have actually done a number of these videos, and it is my opinion of past experiences that the mounts, costumes, or gliders, they really drop about 1 out of 50 to 60 of these boxes. So if you get them before that, you're doing well. And if you have to open 100 or more than 60, you're not doing too great. That seems to be a pretty consistent number, and I'm comfortable saying that. Now, if you watch my last RNG box video, which was with the Milkmaid RNG boxes, I actually did far worse. I got 2 out of 240. Pretty bad. With that said, I still will expect to get anywhere from 4 to 5 of these Kirin mounts out of these 300, and I'll probably be a little disappointed if that doesn't happen, because credits are actually starting to get pretty hard to find, even on the PTS. All in all, the drop list on these boxes is fairly limited, as you can see here by this post by the Blue Muzzy. Mostly we'll be seeing Archeage and Regrey charms, with the Stormwraith Kirin said to be in the same rarity or the same drop pool as the Lucky Sun, Moon, and Star Points, along with the superior yellow charms, as well as the red and the superior red Regrey charms. Now, all of those actually have in the past dropped up to 3 at a time. So we'll have to see if the Stormwraith Kirin can keep up with that drop. All right, so while this plays in the background, I'm going to go ahead and get these open. You'll notice that I got a Kirin like right away, like first like 2 boxes, 2 or 3 boxes, there was a Kirin mount, and then a whole lot of scaredness. It wasn't until I got through this first 200, I think. At the 200 mark, I got 1 additional Kirin. So that was really, really scary. The other thing that I'm surprised to note here is that the Dune's Blessing and these Tier 3 Lunafrost are supposed to be really super rare, and yet I got more of them than I did the Kirin. There it goes. That's the second one. Thankfully, the last 100 boxes made up for the 2 out of 200, and I did end up with a total of 5. All right, so that was 300 of them. I did get my 5 Kirin mounts, did get a couple of lucky Dune's Blessings, and we'll wrap that up here in just a second. Okay, so everybody that's having a little bit of issue trying to read how many of all this stuff that I got, I'm going to include a spreadsheet in the video description, and that's going to have the quantities, the items, as well as the observed drop rate. I'd also like to point out that based on my personal experience, anybody looking to maximize their gold for real life dollars spent, the RNG crates is probably your best way to go. However, you're going to need some patience before selling to get the most out of your money. In short, if you're a seller, hold your stuff until the next Archeage base boxes are gone, and maybe even a couple days after that. But if you're a buyer, you need to stock up on the items that are dropping in this box now while the prices are down, which is pretty much the quickest and easiest way to make gold. Buy low, sell high. So the markets are going to be dynamic. They will fluctuate, but if you have spare gold, it actually never hurts to invest in some of the stuff that's dropping now. Just do yourself a favor. Make a note of what you paid for something, whether it's a superior red, a superior yellow charm, and then when the box switches out, you'll know what you need to sell it for to make some money. Okay, and one other thing I should point out is that with the new quest that's out right now, the Todd document quest, which I actually said was going to be a fishing related quest. Well, it's not. It's a trade pack quest. Those are actually giving out for everybody that actually does I think it's the third leg, or is it the fourth leg? The last leg of the quest will be getting resplendent regrade scrolls, which means that I suspect the superior yellows and the superior red regrade charms are not going to drop down to the 1,000 gold mark, because people are basically getting free regrade scrolls just by doing that quest on a daily basis. Take note. Well, that is pretty much it for this video. I hope you have found this info both helpful and informative. If you feel like I lived up to the gold, please make sure that you subscribe and like on your way out. And remember to join me every Friday afternoon on Twitch for Try-On Creator giveaways. This week we're going to be giving away more squirrel gliders. And typically my streams start right after Try-Ons does. So you can follow me on Discord, Twitch, as well as Twitter, or by becoming a Patreon. Until next time, this is September saying, be well.